Hi class, it's time to start catching up on the final project. Many students have already submitted who is the client that they're going to be working on for the project, and they are all set. However, there's a big group of students that have not talked to me about this yet. So I'm creating this video so that we all can have a better understanding or what is it that you are required to do. So when you go into our Moodle page, you have here class assignments, and you have here where it says final project. For the final project, I've been able to get 3 different clients which are in the need of a social media strategy. These are small companies or individuals who are looking forward to get a social media marketing plan or strategy and to be implemented on their businesses. So I have here, one is called Must. This is a small sort of tanning center, and they also do makeup services. Then this one, it says Wendy. She's a personal trainer. She works at Fit Body Boot Camp, and she also has she's trying to get her own personal brand launched. And then we have Jillian, who is a consultant for Beauty Counter. Beauty Counter is cosmetics and body care website. Oh, well, a company that sells products and they do everything online. So I have opened here one of the files. They all basically have the same explanation, but each of them are going to be different in terms of their goals. So you have this here. So the first part is that it says there's a note here. So if you opt to work on this assignment for any other client, you should have informed me. Like I said, this was due on September 22nd. I have not been bugging you about this because we were working in other stuff and I wanted you to focus on your analysis for the musician. So at this time, it's going to be time for us to really focus on this. And like I said, some other students have already turned in the client that they're going to work with. So here it's the breakdown of the assignment. What you need to have on the title page, the bio of the members, because this assignment could be done individually or you can join with 2 to 4 people and work it together. So that I'll leave it up to you. If you work either individually or in a group, when I say bio of the members, that it's a small bio of the members of the team, a professional picture attached to it, and then a little excerpt of who you are. Then you'll have the executive summary of the company, the table of contents of your project, then the introduction. Then you have a little information here on the client background. So you can go online. I gave you, when I did here, I said must. If you click here, it's gonna open you to their website, so you can get some information from the company right there. You can also go to their social sites and get information there. And finally, you're also gonna have the opportunity to discuss directly with the client any questions that you have. So let's go back to this here. So then you have to do a client brand voice analysis. Feel free to use Meltwater and check for the voice analysis of your client. Then you have a social media analysis. So here is the explanation of what you need to do, and I have provided you here their Facebook and their Instagram pages. That's all what they have. They might have any other social media page, but if it's not active, it really doesn't have much to tell you. And then you have the competitor analysis. Like in this case, this is one of the questions that you would like to ask to your client. Ask, let's say for the people of Must, who is your competitor in the area? So this person is going to be able, this company is going to be able to give us some information. I'm going to start looking for that information for you guys so that you can get it ahead of time. But if there's something more specific that you would like to know that I have not provided, these are the things that you need to start writing down and make sure you have them ready to ask to this client. Then you're going to perform a SWOT analysis based on the information that you've been able to collect. And then you're going to do the consumer persona. I'm giving you here different zip codes of the area on Syracuse where you could look up for possible consumers. Then you have here your primary research. That this is explaining you what you need to do for primary research. And then here it's the goals and objectives. So these are 5 broad objectives that should guide you through the plan. So increase or create awareness, increase or create engagement via social media, educate followers about the opportunities and impact of social media usage in promoting businesses. She might want also to increase outreach and customer client base, and influence positive perceptions of skincare treatments. So this is very basic. If you think that there's an opportunity for this company that they are not looking into, well, then it's your job as a marketing social media strategy consultant to present that option to your client as well. Then it's going to come the section of strategy and tactics, and this is what you're going to be able to recommend to your client. And then you're going to have a calendar for when the activities are going to be done, your budget, evaluation, conclusion, and your references and appendix. So all this is going to be your project. At the end of the project, you're going to have a presentation for your client, and it says that you will be asked to create a professional design document, and it can be completed in a variety of programs. You decide how you do it, and together with this presentation you will deliver a campaign pitch to the client. This will be in a video form, and YouTube is encouraged, but if you want to do it in any other way, it's totally up to you. So let's go now to the syllabus. And see how this project is broken down. So you have the syllabus here. And it's asking you how are you going to do this project. So you have the first proposal that is due. We don't worry about that. By October 20, so that means 15 days from now, you are going to email me a proposal report. So that is, you're going to start working on all those elements that you have the ability to work so far. I'm going to give you on an email together with this video the elements that must be on this proposal. I'm going to provide you feedback on the work that you're doing, and then I'm going to let you have time till November 10th to complete your submission. So all the information that goes from now on till the end of the report, I'm going to be giving you guidelines every week. Together with this email, you're going to have your first batch of information, and you should get back to me as soon as possible if you have not decided who are you going to work with. Like I said, there are some students that have already chosen from these alternatives. I have other students that have chosen to do it with different companies that they know that are in need of a social media strategy, and you could do the same. What it's not going to be allowed is that you tell me that you want to do a social media strategy, for example, for Budweiser or for Coke or for Nike or for Under Armour, because all these companies, they have a strategy in place, and for the most, they're really successful. So what we want to do here is want to do something that it's going to help someone in your community or a small business, like I said. One of your classmates, she suggested over Twitter that this project could be done with the clusters that are going on right now at PSU. If that's the approach you want to take, feel free to do it. As long as you can comply with the guidelines of the project, that it's totally fine with me. So I'm hoping to be receiving your emails pretty soon with your company, because comes October 20th, you need to have something submitted to me already. We'll keep in touch.